Hello one and all, welcome to Seen Through Glass, welcome to Eᴘ in Sweden. Well, I think more officially Lapland. We've made our way across from Finland, and despite the fact it's really coming towards the end of June, we are in northern Scandinavia, and so the weather is pretty horrific. It's cold, it's wet, it's misty, it's cloudy, but I'm not going to let that sort of dampen my moods, pun intended, because we're continuing our adventure today across to Norway and a little tiny town called Bodo. And I'm super excited for my drive through Norway because I've heard some amazing things about the roads there, and I saw a sort of small tidbit of it during the snow tour with Team Galag last year, but it was all covered in snow, and I thought I've got to come back here. So yes, it's a sort of quick stop in northern Sweden. We will be returning to Sweden in the south for Stockholm and then driving down towards Copenhagen, etc. But today we head across to Norway.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it? To write you this song. 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt?
This was the kind of thing I was hoping for from this little adventure. Okay, fine, I wasn't expecting snow, as I've already mentioned. It's the 21st of June, so I didn't think we'd be seeing this much snow. But anyway, we are on a sort of high road passing over from Sweden into Norway, and it's just incredible. This is the longest 3-hour journey I've ever done because I keep stopping for photos. Every single corner we go around, there's another amazing view. Either it's a lake or a hill or a waterfall or snow. And this car just looks so perfect in these kind of settings, in my opinion. Today is a very good day, people. Reindeer. Wow. I'm whispering a reindeer. Wow, they're not even scared of us. Somebody else has pulled over here. Look, this boss man. I don't want to scare them away, but I kind of want to pose up for a photo as well. Given how much we've travelled this year, and given how much I travelled prior to Drive the World, I think I'm in a unique position to review motorway service stations. And from my memories of the snow tour last year, Norway have some of the best. And those of you that were on the snow tour or watched snow tour videos will remember these bad boys. And JWW, I'm doing this for you. He's probably not watching because I'm sure he's too busy driving Vulcans on Gumball, but he had an obsession with the hot dogs in Norway, and I think he also had an obsession with them in Canada, and anyway, he seems to really like hot dogs. But yes, I do remember these being absolutely epic. So we pulled over after an incredible descent down the mountain. We still got a bit of a way to go to get to the river, but these were just too good to miss or avoid our little stop. Well, after that incredibly picturesque drive, we've arrived in Bodo, and it's still very cold and very wet. Now, the thing is, Bodo is really a sort of a place to base yourself as you explore the incredible mountains and islands and fjords of northern Norway. But with this weather, it's quite hard to do that exploring. So instead, we're here on the longest day of the year in freezing cold temperatures. Well, it's not actually raining at the moment, but it's just not very nice. So we're not entirely sure what to do with ourselves. But I've had another little coffee, and we're going to just walk around this small town and see what's going on before, I guess, going back to the hotel. But yeah, It looks cool. I'm actually seriously gutted that the weather is this bad. You can't choose it, but I'm imagining this place will be absolutely stunning when it's sunny. As brilliant as travelling can be, and as amazing as Drive the World is, I have to say, unpacking, repacking, reloading this car every morning from a hotel is starting to get a little bit tedious. There is a formula. We have come up with a formula which makes our lives a little bit easier. We take only a few bags into the hotel each night, and we kind of know exactly where everything goes by now. So it's a complicated jigsaw puzzle, but one that we kind of can achieve or can complete relatively easily. It's just such a hassle. And today we have got a 10-hour 700-kilometer drive south to Trondheim, which is still quite a northern Norwegian town. And yeah, it's just been a bit of a tedious start to the day, but I am intrigued and excited, because as epic as yesterday's drive was through Lapland, today should rival that, because we are going through Fjordland, which are basically big inlets from the sea into the Norwegian landscape. And the weather is still not fantastic, but it's definitely not as bad as it was at times yesterday. So we've got some cloud, it's not that low, the rain is holding off. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed we're going to see some epic views today. But anyway, yeah, I probably need about 15 more coffees, maybe another hot dog from a Norwegian gas station, and a load of podcasts to get me through this day. We've got a moose. We've got a moose on the loose. Loose moose, people. Wow, it's huge. Moose. Moose. Yesterday, I got all excited about my adventures through Lapland without even realising that today I'm passing through the Arctic Circle. We just saw a huge sign on the road saying, welcome to the sort of polar circle. And now we've stopped off here at the Arctic Circle Centre to find out a little bit more. This 911 continues to tick off some major life goals or travel goal boxes. Probably a fairly obvious thing to say. It's really cold in the Arctic Circle. There wasn't a lot actually of information or stuff to read about up there. There's a whole load of those stone piles. But just suddenly out of nowhere, my hands are so cold. I'm not ready for this. End of June, I've been enjoying the summer sun a bit too much, and I just feel like I'm absolutely gonna bloody freeze to death. Oh my god, my hands have stopped working because of the cold. Anyone here? Yeah. Oh,
right next to the good old Nᴏʀᴏ.
Head of bite.
Looking good.
What is that?
What is it?
It says it's very healthy. Energy shot, caffeine.
You're gonna crash into
cold.
a wall.
I'm not gonna crash. Apparently it's good for me.
Let me see it.
Yeah, okay, well hello, you join us. The following day, we've just left Trondheim, which was our overnight stop. Yesterday kind of got the better of us. We lost track a little bit. It got very, very wet, very, very windy. And when we got to our hotel, we just kind of passed out. So you join us now, the next day, where, well, the skies have cleared up a little bit. It's dry for now. And we're on our way to the Atlantic Ocean Road. I nearly called it the Great Ocean Road, but that was the road we drove in Australia. This is the Atlantic Ocean Road. It's a road I saw on Instagram maybe 3 or 4 years ago and went, one day I have to go there. It's a sort of roller coaster ribbon of tarmac, piecing together or joining together a number of islands in the Atlantic Ocean. It's absolutely mad. I believe it has a very, very strict speed limit of like sort of 50 kilometers an hour. So it's not a road that's epic for driving, it's more about the epic scenery. It's also classified in some articles as one of the most dangerous roads in the world because the Atlantic Ocean isn't necessarily the calmest of oceans. And I believe in the winter, there's very little protection from the sort of crashing waves. So I do think some people have been swept out to sea, but I'd need to fact check that. Anyway, we're hoping that today it's going to be nice and calm because otherwise I'm absolutely going to shit myself. To get there, we have to take a number of sort of small little ferries, and actually to our hotel tonight, we have to take a few ferries. So it's a sort of ocean-themed day, but for me, the biggest and most exciting part about today is finally going to see and potentially drive the Atlantic Ocean Road. There's actually a boat wreck. Oh. There's actually a shipwreck.
There's so many tire marks.
People have been doing burnouts. I always want to close my eyes.
No, please don't close your eyes.
I might pass out. Oh, I can't look either side. Oh, look how high we are now. The view's insane. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, well, at least off that bridge. Wow, the view at the top of that, though, is incredible.
And now I'm running like there's no tomorrow. My life was on a one-way track. This ain't a story about happy ending.
What a perfect place to finish our little mini tour, our mini adventure. Tomorrow we are headed to Oslo. We're going to be driving straight there because I think, yeah, we've probably overdone it with the driving the last few days. But Ålesund, absolutely stunning. And this is the kind of weather I was hoping for the last 3 or 4 days. It hasn't really turned out that way, but it doesn't matter because we've had an absolutely incredible time and been to the Arctic Circle. Who knew that was going to happen? Give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it and make sure to subscribe for plenty more videos to come.